Just make sure. Let me know if I can be heard. I hope everything is good audio wise. I gotta start up making these upgrades and these changes. Mr. Vincent Vanitas on the track. Do. Okay. I'm gonna start because I got things to do. That's the wrong scene. What's happening, people? I don't know how many people. I know I don't really stream at this time, so for anybody who could make it, who could stop by, I appreciate it. Let me just check something. What about this? We should be good to go. I'm gonna start reading. Last chapter, White came to Bam's field. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Why did you come to my part of the map? I told you before. I want to teach you. I want to teach you how to ignite the power within you. That was a typo. Come on, man. Come on, line. Please. Let's continue the fight we started on the Hell Train. Wow, he went back to the Hell Train. I want to bring out your power and devour your soul at its tastiest. Yummy! I knew it. That's why he came to my field. Yes. This is just what I needed. I need some steaks, some I'm curious, he said. Oh, this is from last chapter. I wonder what a regular soul tastes like. Yeah, Bam's looking back like, damn. Tails user story, Slave in Utero, Tower of God. Floor 52. Gado saying, I don't know, man. I can't pronounce that. Chapter 5. I should have known he was after me. Yeah, early start for real. Yeah, I know. It's I want to stream earlier in the day more often. I don't want to always do it so late, but because I know there's people from different time zones, different areas. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just kind of playing with my analytics. Just give me time. I'm figuring it out. That's why I'm trying something different today. That's why I did the stream today and put Kubera out last night. I should have known it was after me. He was after me. What should I do? At this rate, he'll catch up to me in no time. Look at that. He has to worry about him. That's what I want to see, man. I don't stand a chance against White right now. Even if I somehow manage to get away, I won't reach my master by the end of this turn. That only leaves me with one option, but there's a map boss on that route. Welcome, newcomer to the map. Can I tell you about this map? Ah, sure. This map is divided into two main routes. There's a longer route where you can face relatively weaker monsters and a jumping route that's faster, but you have to face powerful monsters. The details about each route have been sent to your pocket so you can check that if you like. Heh, we got a forked road, huh? Look at White, his lightsaber. What's up, Red Rakage? What's up, Charles and Jabba? Yeah, it reaches different audiences. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of playing around with it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I kind of stream earlier in the day. I used to do these around. I used to do these Monday at about 6 p.m. So, but yeah. Okay. Why you just been my MVP for a couple of chapters, by the way, you know? Yes, early bird, yes. Welcome. Let's do chaos. We're here. Early in the morning. I like it like this. I prefer to do this early. I promise you, I don't want to be doing it as late as I am. The later in the day it is, the less I want to do. I want to, by the time like 9 p.m. hits, I'm trying to sleep. I'm old, okay? Now that I'm here, let's look at the third variable for you to consider. What an interesting situation. What are you going to do now? It's been 10 minutes. Which way do you want to go on your next turn? So here comes, this is the other, okay, the twin. I'm so screwed. It didn't even occur to me that I might run to an enemy by chasing that mouse. And Namo's not here. Namo was dead! White said, give me that neck. And the mouse also, because I need to go to the field to get Bam Soul. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm surprised Bam said he can't take on White, but I'm also glad it's not so easy. Good on SIU. I know. I hear you. I feel you on that. What's up, Abdel? Good morning, my brother. Yeah, Nama's not here. I just have to do something about his lighthouse, and I can catch that mouse and get out of here right away. But I doubt I can get lucky against a high ranker. Why are you so nervous? Why do you think? Don't worry, I don't intend to fight you. What? Are you just going to ignore me and catch the mouse and go to the field? I'm a ranker too, you know. I'll fight you to get that mouse if I have to. That's not what I meant. Why would you? You don't. It's okay. That's all right. Strategy. To be honest, I don't particularly want to get involved in this fight. I only came along because I'm in Jihad's army and I didn't have a choice. Sorry guys, can you just give me one moment? Right back. We're back. I only came along when Jihad army have a choice. I don't see why I should put myself on the line, my life on the line for this fight. Some people on this field are even stronger than me. So I don't really want to go out onto the field, and I'd rather not hurt you. You mean it? Of course. This guy is capping out his ass. Are you serious? Real question for the chat. And good morning, dude. Isn't someone like this in F.U.G? You can't have someone like this in F.U.G. That's too naive, right? Personality has to matter to some degree. I can't have somebody this stupid in my terrorist organization, so to speak. You see an enemy, the enemy's like, I don't want to fight you. Oh, no. Well, oh, really? Like, no. It's the enemy. Fuck what he's saying. You goofy. Alright, rant over. In exchange, I'd like you to do me a favor. A favor? I knew it. Something was suspicious. I'm not doing you any favors. At least he's suspicious. It's just, but not only all the canine, but all the other species and animals that Lord Haigh-Rankers has captured are trapped in this cat tower. He enjoys collecting them and ruling over them. I want to set them free. No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness. He's lying. Oh my god, I can't believe this happening. Before joining Jihad's army, I was a ranker who studied and protected countless animals and species in the tower. I don't like how people dominated animals. He's lying. My goal was to respect them as they are and to try to help them survive on their own. He's capping. And one day I heard someone named the Haigh-Rankers was going around hunting different species, and I decided to try and stop his massacre. But I was no match for him. Lord Haigh-Rankers was impressed by my way with animals and asked me to come work for him. So I ended up joining Lord Haigh-Rankers Army Corps to save my own life. But ever since I became a subordinate, I haven't been able to sleep because I feel so bad for all the animals he's trapped here. This man is just out here fibbing. leading you astray. Run amok, red herring. Oh my lord. There's a massive prison inside the cat tower, where the other species are kept. Lord Yasracha would kill me if I set them free myself, so would you mind opening the prison and setting them free for me while I distract the guards? If you help me help them escape, I'll let you have the mouse. Plus, that's where they're keeping the canine hostage you're looking for, so it would probably be a big help for your team a lot too. Really? The canines are there too? That's all you want me to do? You're not lying, are you? Is she a moron? Dawn? Why would I lie at a time like this? If I wanted to kill you, I could do it right now. Besides, I already have the mouse, so there's no reason to trick you. If you just open the door to the prison, all the other species will pour out, and the guards won't be able to contain them. It's not very dangerous for you, and you could rescue the kid and hostage and get the mouse at the same time. It's 3 birds with 1 stone. I'll do it. Really? Yeah. Like you said, I could. You could kill me anytime you wanted. If I don't trust you now, I don't have a future anyway. I wonder if she's playing him. Perhaps Nama was the twin with the brain, and Shola was the one with power. Okay, yeah, okay, that's a duo. So speed and power, brain and bronze. Okay, fair enough. Actually, she did seem to be the one that was a lot more more like the hyperactive knucklehead. So fair enough. Thank you. Thanks to your countless creatures. Thanks to you, countless creatures will escape the tyranny of Lord Yasracha. I'm so happy to have met such a good person here. Shall we go? Smile, smile. Oh, sure. Let's go. Oh my. Oh wait, but I can't believe. Ooh, Isu and Hatside. Hold on. My regulars. Please do something. Just give me something. I tell you something. I know they're not ranker level. Let my people do something. Let him flex his brain. Let him get a slash in with the sword. I need that. Where did all the water come from? Oh, Isu. Clasp. Huff, huff. Man, I thought I was a goner. Where are we? Looks like we're inside the cat tower. This isn't the type of place you want to be for very long. Splash. Jeez, they sure don't give you any time to get your bearings. Oh, this is the girl. Aren't you those little regulars? New division commander of the 4th Army Corps, Arya. Is she an enemy? You're an enemy, aren't you? Of course. Do you think I'm an ally? I just thought a pretty girl as you might be an ally. That's kind of sweet, but also cringy. She said, yo, calm down now. You over there sipping for no reason. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Laughing Jack? How you doing? I was worried I might have to face a Slayer at first, but I'm glad I ran to you two, though. This buys me a bit more alone time. Alone time is bolded. Question mark? Flash. Hold on. Hatsu I feel like he kind of reacted. All things considered. She's so fast. What's this? Is this stuff for decoration? This one looks way better than the one you're holding. Maybe it's too strong for a regular to wield. This is bad. She's too fast to keep up with. We don't stand a chance against her. Leave them alone. Question mark. Oh, this fucking bozo Cha. Oh, brother. He's strong, though. They're friends. They're the Slayer candidates' friends. How do you guys feel about Cha? Just out of curiosity so far. What are your thoughts on him? Like him? You don't like him? Indifferent? Need to see more? Just curious. I think that's the one who was hiding in the shadows. Yeah, I remember with the side ponytail. I think it was her. I remember. Who the hell are you? Okay, they clash feet, if you will. Oh, why she land like that? Hold on. She's like, why she land like that? She hit it with the pose, JoJo pose. Man, I've got pretty strong legs, but yours are incredible. If your legs are so strong, I'll go for your head next time. Oh shit. Okay. Wait, time out. Let's stop here. There's no point in fighting like this when there isn't even a mouse around. Besides, it would be worse for you if I attacked the regulars. Honestly, I didn't think someone as strong as you would come to help them, but it seems Wait, it seems a bit too soon to become one with other people after being hidden away for so long. What you talking about? I just want to be myself for a bit longer. She does a backflip in dramatic fashion. She slides back too, hits the step back. See you again later if you're still alive. Although I'm not sure I'll still look like this then. And by the way, I wouldn't mess with that guy who has white hair and dark skin if I was you. Hey, hey, that's racist. No, I'm kidding. What the heck is she talking about? Right? She's just saying shit. I know. Like, what a weirdo. Cha, my brother, you barely know him. Thanks. Yo, that's so funny. Oh shoot, I didn't even try. It was going booming like that. My bad, guys. He cool. Cha's okay. Need to see more though. Chan is a better than Dowan, so can't complain. That's fair. Better than Dowan, we'll take it. Chad, but he's alright. Neutral. Need more screen time. Cha is a Chad. He's alright. Ain't nothing egregious as Dowan. Fair enough. Chad should just be there. I don't think much of him. Need more. Okay, I got it. Companions of the Slayer candidate. I will accompany you now. Oh, okay. We'll help you look for a mouse too. This is no different from that battle at the wall. Now let's go find the mouse. All right. There was an enemy right in front of us, and we were helpless. Silence. Reach. What's going on here? This guy. This is the guy with the arms. He's dead. Oh, this is the guy with the white hair and dark skin. So what is he doing? He like grabbed him. I see like arms flailing, and then he just flies off. All right, cool. My goal is jovial grace. The prison door is opening. You may now begin the battle. He's fighting. Oh, it's Yama. Yama. Yeah. Bark, bark. Dog niggas. All right, Yama just over here folding some weird bull-looking creatures and stuff. He killing them. Participate Yama's won this battle. He will now be taken off the battlefield. Huff, huff. How dare you make me fight these things? Yes, Ratcha. Just wait until I get my hands on you. He sure is noisy, unlike his father. Okay, okay. He looks bored. Let's go give him a little present. How'd you realize the power creep problem? Right? He's like, oh shoot, am I gonna get written out the story? If it did it to Ran, and Ran was out here putting in work. There is a prison on your route. Would you like to open? Just hurry up and open the goddamn door. You're kind of scary. Grr, this is so annoying. The prison is opening now. I told you when you started, remember? I prepared a little present for you along the way. Go ahead and open it. That voice. Oh, he put himself in the cage. He said, I'm right here, bitch. What's up? He said, I'm right here. Oh, my God, I'm so scared now. Yeah, I'm not ready, dog. Oh, not like this. Oh. This is going to be round one. Yes, Ratcha? Dun dun. This is my gift to you. Yama. Yo, put your guard up, bro. Come on. Put your guard up. What are you doing? Don't make me look foolish. Put your guard up, Yama. Come on, dog. Yeah, Ratcha, how the hell? I was locked in this prison the whole time so I can be summoned onto the field. I didn't want to just sit around waiting for you. Well, do you like your present? You finally had the chance to kill your racist arch enemy. But it's only till the time that runs out. If you run out of time, you won't get a second chance. Are you scared? Damn it, I'm so excited to tear you to pieces. My heart feels like it's going to explode, kitty. Such a simple much. Chuckle. I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that. He wants to smoke. He's like, I thought I was going to hide. You thought I was going to make you get tired. Nah. He said, here I am. He didn't even come up with a cat. Oh my! He left the cat there. Yeah, he's a demon. 100%. 100%. Wow. So here's what I gather. Give me a second. Let me here's what I gather. Because I still think that it's gonna take the combination of at least two of the brothers to take down the Asracha. I feel like it's gonna be a family effort thing though. Like it'll be Paul, Doom, and Yama. Where I feel like Doom has to do something to offset them possibly getting controlled by Days with his Fang ability. But we'll see whatever makes Doom unique in his own right, being the firstborn of the Thing's father or whatever. We all their father, right? I think Yama will be the one fighting with Yasracha in like complete form, like just hands. And I feel like Paul would be the one dealing with the big cat. You know what I'm saying? It's Neko season. That's facts. Neko season. It's Hanekawa Black Hanekawa season. So that's good though. Okay, so let's talk about it for a little bit and then. You guys hear that? Loud as hell, man. Okay, so first of all, oh, what's this? Bam! I brought a new companion. Let the ad begin. Bam! I brought a new companion as a guide so you can find your master. A new companion. Let me introduce you to Kasser. Nice to meet you. Who the heck is she? She ran away from a luxurious life and stole treasure map from her father's safe, so she can turn into a mermaid. She's also really good with her sword. She can summon waves at any time, waves anywhere. What is this? Promo for something else? I don't know what this is, bro. What is this? I don't care. Is that important? I don't know what's going on there. But okay, so we have a lot of moving parts here that I think is interesting. So Hots is feeling the frustration of being weak. The reason why I'm kind of putting a little bit of stock into this is because my hope is that he's actually going to get stronger. And the reason why I say that is because when White initially had pointed out that he wanted to go towards Bam, and Bam, he's like, I want like his soul or whatever. I was like, is SIU actually going to like capitalize on this, or he's just gonna say it to create this fake kind of like, oh, White's not really on our side and not do anything about it? He did the damn thing. Give him credit. But I felt like that exchange that White and Hots had about like what they believe in, what they believe as swordsmen. So White's just killing, and after Hots is like, Hots put in his like naive little comment, and White's like, bro, the blade is to slash, stab, maim, whatever the case may be, cut you to ribbons. This is a killing tool. If you don't want to be a murderer, put down the sword. I'm not. This sword is not like. So he's like, this is no matter what you do. This sword is to kill people. You could try to think you're the righteous defender, blah blah blah. So I'm like, is he gonna internalize that to some point? Will that carry with him to help him grow and take a couple of steps? I don't know. The girl Arya did mention a sword on his back. Donghae, I can't remember what it's called. Is he going to ignite that at some point? So like, what are we going to see? Like, I really want him to do stuff. Cause my biggest hope for Hats has always been that he's going to be able. He'll be the person who defeats somebody significant who's a direct descendant from the IDA family, as like a regular ass nigga. Because as far as we know, he's not from any special family or lineage or bloodline. He's just a dude who's climbing the tower, right? What you think has been the best chapter since SIU came back? Let me think. I kind of want to say this one, but that's recency bias. Let me think for a second. I obviously like the first two because Mule Love was in it, but let me not be that guy. I would say last week was really good just because I didn't see White doing what he did the way that he did it with Namo. Just cutting her head off and just taking a mouse and going straight for Bam like, I want your soul. That was shocking to me in a good way, so I like that one. But I kind of really do want to say this one because I'm hyped for I'm waiting for this Yasracha and Thing fight, and I like the way that he did it by hiding himself in one of the cages, and that was the gift, because we thought maybe he'd put like Jordan in one of the cages or something of the sort like that, but it's like, no, like, it's me, here I am. Now that we know about beastification, I've been more worried about Yama. Now I don't know. I don't know. Like, at first I thought like it was just a bad matchup situation, but this one was really good, all things considered, because whoever this dark skinned guy with the white hair is, he's important. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go with last week, then probably this one. But I'll go with last week. I like last week's one a lot. The conversation with Sola, I think, and this one guy was kind of weird to me, but we'll see what's going on with him. I hope he dies soon. I don't like him. This is the guy who was slipping through the spaces. Like, he's not it at all. Who's been your favorite character since SIU came back, and the character who has the best development? Since he's came back, I have to say that I've been enjoying White the most. That's for sure. White's not one of my favorite Slayers or characters. I don't have a problem with White. I don't think he's a bad character or anything of the sort, but I'm not particularly the hugest fan of him like that, but I think his energy has been really good for the story. I think he's somewhat thrown a monkey wrench into what we're doing here in terms of like the fact that he's like, yo, I want that soul. I don't care. F.U.G be damned almost to some degree, so we'll see how that all plays out. So I would say him. I don't know if he's had the best development. I mean, to some degree, because we're starting to see his true colors and natures come out more and more as he becomes more mature, more complete. So this is like how White really is. So I would go with White. As for best development, part of me wants to say I like Han Sung Yu's the second part to his battle with he has with Haracha, because he kind of was like, he showed that like at the end of the day I have my goals and shit in the tower, but I am still kind of like, it kind of gave me, it kind of made me he kind of felt more like the season 1 version of himself. But yeah, but my so tell me what your guys' favorite panel in this chapter was. If you had a favorite picture or panel here, I'm not sure which one it was. For me, actually, it was the one where Hatsu was swinging at Arya, and she kind of like flips over it. I like that one. That was clean. I thought that looked really good to me. I thought it was a good panel. What do you think of Shinsu quality? I've always felt it was an important technique for rankers, but all these rankers battles, we haven't gotten any of theirs. I like to assume White could have a sword shape, but what about quality? I'd probably help with it. It'd probably help with the fight choreography at least. I actually liked Shinsu quality a lot when it was introduced. My problem with Shinsu, to me, for a long time had been that it was like, okay, so I haven't seen this in a while. How did I used to phrase this? I always felt that the one problem that Kubo made with Bleach was when he created the Zanpakuto, he limited it to 2 stages, Shikai and Bankai. And I felt like you had to find all kind of weird ways to get around it with visors and holification, whatever. I felt like with Shinsu being pretty much limitless from the get-go, Shinsu is the world, Shinsu is the air itself, yada yada, you can create life with it. SIU gave himself no limits to what he can do with it. However, I feel like mostly all he does is fucking beams. Just purple beam, fire beam, red beam, just beams for the most part. I do think he's been doing some cool stuff like with the Yama Shinsu passive, white noise from Charlie's ability. We've seen some cool stuff, so don't get it twisted. However, when Shinsu quality was introduced, I really like this. Right now with the shape and the quality of your Shinsu, we learned why like certain founders are Jion Sulas, or is it Huamiosa? I can't remember what it's called. What, the Flame User, like the Yeon family. So you can change the you can have Shinsu and it completely changes its properties. Shinsu property conversion. So that was amazing to me, but I don't really see it being a huge factor in fights or battles or anything of the sort. It doesn't seem to be that important. Almost the same way I feel like positions aren't really that important anymore. It might just be one of those things that as the story goes along, it's just not going to be a huge contributing factor, because these seem to be more brute force battles as far as I'm concerned, and not really about matchup and abilities and things like that. Because I don't know, because I thought the positions were supposed to get more important the higher up you went, but they did say that a lot of that is mostly from when they were fighting against like the divine sea creature. So we'll just see what happens. But I like Shinsu quality. I want to see more of it and more shapes and more stuff like that. I always thought it was really dope. I've always been interested in Andorsi's, a little like weird succubus hardtail. I always wanted to see what that was about. I think White would have a sword too, but maybe like a shapeless sword, so you can always change it and its sharpness and durability and things like that. Facts. Bleach definitely was limited. Slight tangent. Ichigo not learning Kido was the missed opportunity to me. Fair enough. Yeah, he didn't. He was not good with that shit at all. Bakudo no Rokukuichi Rikuku Jodo, like Byakuya. But yeah, I mean, for my favorite, what's your favorite text in the panel? What would that be? I'm trying to think. It might be the way. What did you guys try to say when he came out? Hold on. This is my gift to you. This is my gift to you was kind of raw. I don't know. This is kind of raw. Maybe spells will break that monotony in the future, as long as Bam is not the one fight. Is not as long as Bam is not the one fighting. Possibly. It's possible, but Bam kind of just wins fights as far as I'm concerned. But we'll see how this fight with Yama and Yasracha goes. Maybe it's a really interesting high ranker battle with a bunch of different moving parts and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find the blog post real quick. What do you guys think White's really gonna like? I don't know if he'll do it, because I feel like does anyone else feel like SIU is like afraid to make Bam like get hurt and really go through like adversities? Like I don't know if he's gonna actually like do it. Like, is he gonna do it? I gotta see it to believe it. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. What chapter is this? Season 3, episode 74. Tower of God, season 3, episode 74. Blog post. Wait, this is the chapter. I want the chapter, I want the blog post. You fool. I have to type Reddit in. What? I gotta. You know what? Next time I'll have it ready beforehand. I don't think Yama could beat Yasracha alone, but I don't want to get watched. I don't think he could beat him alone anymore either. I actually have kind of switched. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've kind of switched my tune on that. Cause I didn't believe that initially. I thought he would be fine. Now I won't lie to y'all. Kind of worried. I'm so worried. As soon as Haracha used beastification, the reason why I became worried because in my mind I can't think of anything that Yama would be able to do as a canine person that Yasracha can't do as a feline person. The reason why I say that is because he seems to know, he knows more. He's like older and he's been a part of Lopobia family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not a good look. It's just not a good look. I think he's in trouble. It's gonna take the Baylord brothers together to take him down, and I think Duma's gonna die in the process. Maybe he didn't make one for 74, because I know at some point he said he was gonna stop making the blog posts. Maybe he didn't make one for 74. That's fair. I think if SAU went full throttle with the Shinsu quality, it would explain abilities and moves even so even if it is just beam battles, it would at least be more nuanced. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, it'd be cool if like fire and ice mattered or something like that. Like, that would be dope. So I'm with you. My hope is that maybe I don't know. He does a lot of, he creates a lot of interesting concept. Like, I feel like SCU has what he's one of those people that frustrates me because a lot of times I'm like, bro, this is conceptually brilliant, but I'm not always fully impressed with the execution. I always feel the execution could be a little better sometimes, or it leaves a bit to be desired. Not a lot of the times he's great and he's fine though. Don't let that get lost in everything. Yeah, I don't see a chapter 74 blog post here. I see 73, then it goes to 75. So let me see this. Actually, no, hold on. What's this? I don't know. I can't tell what week this is. No, they didn't write it down. I don't have like that. Okay, anyways. I think White is gonna do it, and to the people saying Bam is gonna beat him, don't kid yourself. Bam is gonna run until White catches him. I just hope so. You just never know with Bam. Like, something could just happen where it's just like, I feel the power of the Black March. Like it just happens all the time. It's just frustrating to see because, like, you just never know. I'm back with afterwards. Doesn't feel like I'm done with the week without it. Thanks for translation. Should be Marcus Bowler from the Fast Pass. Eyes sound like animals. Mean artists. Translation. What line said? I don't know. I can't tell if this is the right chapter. Has anybody read the chapter 74 blog post? Do you guys know? 73rd Duda by SIU. Anyways, chapter was solid. I don't know what you guys would rate it. I would give it about an 8.5. This was a good chapter, all things considered, because I think there's a lot of good moving parts here. Do you guys think that he's gonna do something with Hots? Like, be real. Well, do you think he'll actually give Hots like a true, like, nice, shining, proper moment? Like, what do you guys think? Because I don't know if he'll do it. I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on that, because I want my boy to really get a moment, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Because I feel like a lot of them are just falling way too far behind, and what we're dealing with right now is Rikers and Haigh-Rankers and everything. Like, Bam has just completely left everybody in the dust, so I just don't know. I truly don't. What's up, Trent? My guy. What's hot? What it do? You good? I don't want to spoil you. I know you still. I don't think you're caught up. I know you on the soul leveling grind though. How has that been at all? Soul leveling. I haven't read that since the Jaegu Island stuff, so I don't even know what's going on. But That stuff is it Wu Jin? What's his name now? I don't remember the main character's name. He's still going crazy. He's still whooping niggas' asses. That guy just comes through when he stunts on people. That's all he does. I really hope he does. It's a waste if Hot stays these Stacy lines and do anything. Hot will get his moment. Otherwise, there was no point in showing him this chapter. She's I'm late. Hey, better late than never. What's up? You good? I don't know because like I feel like all things considered with Ship and Aguero, their feats can always be mental. Like it could be intellectual feats. It never has to be something crazy, right? I would argue what Aguero did with intended with Shibisu to get the Lopobia family branch leader out of here when he was in the Windbird to get the wind core broken. That was dope. And Ship and them being able to pinpoint the sniper's location for LaFave and everything, like those are enough for me with them. But when it comes to like racking those guys, I need combat feats because those guys are considered themselves to be fighters. You know what I'm saying? What up, Milios? What's going on, brother? I'm conflicted. I don't want White and Bam to fight just yet, but I am tired of SIU teasing and blue balling. I feel that. I think he will. Cause has that sword. It's the only reason. That's true. Chillin' solo, go bro. You know how it is. You're making me want to get back to that tower. You gotta come back to the climb, man. You gotta come back to the climb. It's good right now. He's getting back into season shape. We'll say he's doing his thing. I think of it as Chivak's gun. Arya pointed at the sword. Something might not happen. Okay, Rack is a comedian now. Oh God, he is a bad one at that. Rack just gives bro speeches, and it's like you're a hunter. You consider yourself a combatant, a fighter. So it's just like do better. I need better from Rack, but it will be nice if these regulars get to do something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still holding out to a little bit that Elaine will do something. Like this does have to do with your family. Will you run into anybody who's a Lopobia who will recognize you as like the princess who failed from the Grey Wolf branch? Like there's so much that could be done here. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter if SIU will do it or not, or he will not do it. But all right, let me ask y'all this real quick, because this is the most important question, the most important inquiry. What is my guy, Mule Love? What is he gonna do? What's Mule Love finna do? What is he about to do in this war? Like, who's he gonna fight? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna come to the to Bam's field, help him against White or something? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm so excited to see my little man. Yo, I can't wait to Blue Ore. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And Karaka got to get away from Doan though. I can't take that. That's driving me crazy already. I've seen like only one exchange. Can't deal with that. But these next coming chapters will be exciting. I hope SIU doesn't like like okay Yam versus Yasracha and then we don't see it for 3 weeks. I hope we get to see it the next week. Well, Frenier can pierce through Ranker skin, so she might actually get some screen time. That's what I was saying. I made a video about this, like how she could be useful in the war because it can pierce through Ranker skin. At the end of the day, the spell in its teeth, the bleeding will not stop unless she dies or she allows it to. Like she could teleport with it, so she can like escape or be evasive. She's still talented, 1,000 years of experience, good needle inventory user, all that stuff. She was a Princess of Jihad candidate. Like she's not waste. Like come on. I need her to do some shit. If Mulov steps up to White, he's dead. What do you mean? He eating him like some fried chicken. What are you talking about? It's barbecue chicken from Mulov. Are you crazy? That's barbecue chicken. He might fight the little Bia chick with the white ghost thing. And it wasn't there like a mouse dude just on some cheese like this? So there's a possibility for that. Like, what if it's like, oh, I love to eat cheese, like cheese versus chicken? I don't know. A little like comedy gimmick behind the battle. I can get down with that. So yeah. Karaka and Mama Doan. I'm just so upset right now. We'll reunite with Papa Cha and be a lovely family again. I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. Nothing I can say about that. He carrying Karaka like this in his hand. Doan's like, okay, all right, calm down, little Slayer boy, let's go. Like, come on, dog. What do we think the ranks of the top guys here, like White, Bam, Miami, Chacho, Calavan. I think White is at least top 50. The Cat, Dog, and Calavan around 60, 70. I'd say Bam is top ranker level. I hope he isn't high ranked level, because otherwise, there's no point for any of his regular friends to be in the story anymore. To be honest, I don't think Bam will need any help against White. And anyone who thinks that, I'm not like realistically on paper, we should not believe that, but we know what happens with Bam, so I'm not surprised that you believe that. But here's what I would say. I don't know what to tell you, because the rankings are supposed to be based off power, recognition, and influence. So just being powerful may not net you a higher ranking, but you could be weaker than somebody stronger than you, but you could be ranked higher than them because maybe you did something significant in the tower, like, you know, Evan. Evan Edrock. He's not particularly super duper powerful as a silver dwarf, but he's an exceptional silver dwarf with a good weapon inventory. I think because he travels with Yuri and whatnot, he has that influence, right? So he's like top 100. So it's kind of hard to just be like, oh, whatever, whatever. I do think they're all top 100, from Macheni to Calavan to Liboric to White, Yama, and whoever else is there. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting a couple of people, but you know what I'm talking about. But I would have them around that, like, more so 80, 70 range, I think. Macheni's the one that I honestly think could low-key be the strongest person there, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Neil just needs to beat the brakes off anyone, and I'm happy. Facts. Do you think Bam being a regular can at least find a way to bend REA's sword, which is absolute in the tower? Probably, because he's in a regular. The law of the tower of the REA swordsmanship may not apply to him, so I wouldn't be surprised if you could dodge it or block it at least. Maybe he pulls up that shield against Calavan. He tries to block it instead of dodging it. Because I want to see Macheni's like words come to fruition. Will Bam have to do something defensive and just take the hit and see if he can hit him with something stronger on some black Shinsu whole sphere thing? The moron Doman has me feeling some type of way. Oh God, she does. I love SIU, but he does too much. The problem unnecessarily putting regulars and rankers fight and making them do nothing more than steak and bait as a commentator. I feel that they get the speedwagon role in JoJo, where they just state the obvious or just comment on what's happening, like, oh God, I can't keep up with Goku. Just looking around. They becoming those guys. I was in the stream for a minute, but I was working. But how the fucking raw would it be if Elaine used Fenrir to rip out a ranker's throat? Unfortunately, it's not her time yet. If she gets her time at all, I agree with you. I agree with you so much. Like, we're huge Kaiser Elaine fans, so I get it. I understand. My boy Shibisu and Haz, let's go. I was hyped. They didn't do much, but they were on screen. Bam shouldn't be able to defeat White. I hope SIU doesn't give Bam another power up just so he doesn't die. It's not about defeating White. I think he'll just get away, escape, evade, and do things that he didn't think he should be able to do against somebody of White's caliber. But this might increase his stock in F.U.G. and stuff like that, because it's like, the Commander White, he couldn't stop Bam, blah, blah, blah. Maybe this irregular is with him. And maybe that's what makes F.U.G. actually put more investment into Bam as a person. Then Bam could maybe reform it and make the group look different in terms of maybe what they go do. Maybe they liberate some races and stuff like that. You never know what could happen. I think White is the strongest one here. So White to me is conditionally the strongest. I actually don't disagree with you fully, due to the fact that it's like, if he could continuously replenish his souls with people who are dying and strong ranker souls and high ranker souls, I think that kind of gives him like the fluctuating power levels, if that makes sense to me. So I don't fully disagree with that. So if Bam could even contend with him, that would be crazy, especially because he needed help and still couldn't beat Calavan. Child looking raw, that new girl was cute, but she gone already. SLE needs to build their faith in the power system, because it genuinely upsets me that it might be possible for Bam to beat White. Bam versus Yasa, didn't see that coming so fast, but let's go. Facts. Blue Shield and Red Sword are going to low diff White. Like, it's kind of funny, because like I feel like there's two schools of camps here. Like, there's some people who are like, come on, like, it's not going to happen. It's like, I understand, like, Bam should not do this, but think about it. He does a lot of things he's not supposed to do. So, like, if he beat White or got away from White or did something, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think SIU has at least enough respect for White and what White has done in his position that he won't have Bam looking crazy strong against him or something like that. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, it just wouldn't shock me. I'll tell you guys, it wouldn't shock me. We had this conversation a little bit when I asked you guys the question in the community about how do you guys feel about White's betrayal and stuff like that. And some of you, somebody had mentioned they thought that maybe because Bam is basically he's like Toma from Index or Asta from Black Clover. He's like the anti-magic. He's the spell breaker, if you will. They thought that maybe he could somehow mitigate or undo the spell that creates White by maybe splitting up the siblings somehow, maybe making Albeda come back out or whatever the case may be. I saw some people say like I know that the spell is supposed to be kind of like White becomes, or how Hulkling becomes the personality and the other ones die, but people are like, what if Bam touches him and somehow he can talk to Vincent? So there's all kinds of, don't put it past it. How many times has something crazy happened and Bam is just like, no. Remember when Levi used that blither spell on him and it's like, it's supposed to make you commit suicide and go crazy, and Bam's like, what is this? Slapped him. So yeah, you know, Bam in the regular, Bam hurt Urek. It was a scratch, but it was a feat. So White's a possibility. Do you know the further we get in Tower of God, the stupider that moment is? Like the Urek and the E rank regular Bam and Urek clashing and you scratching him. That moment in hindsight, in retrospect, it becomes worse the more I see. It's so crazy to me. Like I understand it's just to show potential. I get it. He's cut from a different cloth. He's in a regular. Oh God, talent. Oh my goodness, he's so gifted, right? But I'm like, that's fucking Rick. Are you kidding me? So, I feel that. Maybe Child go to the field and fight White and Bam's dad. Oh, I guess that makes sense. He to showcase that that brain. Showcase. I think Cha will fight the dude with the white hair and the with the souls and the dark skin. Hot and Shibisu were great in the chapter, but I think there's no justified way that the regulars participating in the tower is a good idea. Fuse Forest that no one opposed. I kind of agree with that. I guess my only pushback for you was this. Do you guys think that the people that Macheni brought, do you think they're regulars? So maybe who's with us right now? It's Elaine, Hots, Isu, Aguero, Rack, Hakani, right? Do you think it's possible that whoever Macheni brought, those guys, her siblings, whatever, maybe they're regulars? So maybe they get to have a regular battle while this was going on? Because I felt like during the Canine Tooth Festival, Bam was gonna be the one fighting with like punching up his weight class with the stronger Houndborns, while Aguero was dealing with like Apple and Michael and those guys, you know. So I felt like maybe this could happen again here. I don't know what the solution is. Do you kind of arbitrarily power up everyone else to bring them up to Bam's level? Do you bring him down? Do you like what do you really do at this point? Because I do feel like the power system has kind of lost itself here a little bit, but it is what it is. It is highly probable Bam versus White. You'll see more of the 25th Night style, because honestly, with all my problems with Bam, I enjoy his personal techniques. I hear you. I like his personal techniques. They were good. When he started pulling them out against Dada Jihad, I was very impressed. So I hope I could see that more. You believe the regulars? Okay. I think Macheni brought some regulars like geniuses from her family, help give them some experience. But Macheni bringing regulars in the war at such a high scale bugs me. I would have put it past Macheni though, of all people. Like she'd be, I feel like she would be the one to do that. Like, hey, figure that out. You know, figure it out. She's kind of a chaos merchant. Wait, I have a question. Not all Father Jihad soldiers are rankers or even regulars, right? You make the people we're just seeing like dying. I think some of them are I think some of them are probably regulars or rankers, or like, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I know he has a bunch of regulars in his army and stuff like that because of what we saw from the last station. That's a good question though. But I think that a lot of the bodies we've seen are probably more normal people in Jihad's army, so they're not necessarily high rankers or anything like that. I've got an app that has chapter don't spoil anything here. The chapters are out everywhere. You can find the rods everywhere. It's just that YouTube has its communities, guidelines. I gotta adhere to it. There's nothing I can do. I gotta follow the rules. There's no point in breaking them because they're already pretty strict. I don't know if you guys remember that one point. I mean, Milios is here. He could tell you about it because he got unfairly taken out by this, but they were just taking out channels for no reason. It was stupid. It seems as you remember the cast exists was giving them some shine too, so I believe that Hatsu talking about how useless they are. That Rega's gonna come clutch fighting with any team. Bam did beat a high ranker before, granted with the help of some other high rankers. The Sun Killer, Godot. I almost agree with that. Like this cutlery, and he cut his leg off and shit. Jihad basics holders, so this should be high regulars, stronger regulars, maybe like A rank. You got that link, mind you, he said. I think White might kill dark skinned dude, so since he's after Bam, White won't have anyone disturbing his meal. Okay, that makes sense to me actually. And it seems like that could be interesting because he seems to be like, I don't know, he did something with like I'm somewhat different from humans, nigga, right? The last station showed there were a bunch of recruits in Jihad army. Iraq being hurt by Bam was a huge plot artifice that aged into a world building incongruence. Oh my god, that's the best. That's probably the best way I've heard that phrase. Oh god, you are fucking not capping over there. You're preaching. If Machete people are regulars, it would be nice story wise, but stupid in character. You're right though. I feel it. Manga Rock Pro, that's what it's called. Bet. I'm saying being dark-skinned brother might come and level the playing field. What are your thoughts on the Yasracha squad and the new 4th squadron so far? As far as the new fourth squadron goes, I'm not impressed. There seems to be a gimmick though. So it seems like they're going down too easily because Doan and Karaka body one off screen. White body the one dude with the arms. This girl is already retreating. And she was talking about something like being herself. I don't know. There seems to be something more going on here, but I haven't been impressed by them in any shape or form. I'm not impressed. Like I don't like any of them. So they have cool designs though, so they're all clowns to me. As far as Yasracha's people, I liked Hiracha's backstory. I thought the story itself, the flashback was fine. I don't understand why it was so goddamn long and detailed for a character I don't care about and I don't think I'm ever going to see again. I don't like this chair guy. Is this the guy who slips through spaces or whatever? He's whack. I don't like him. Get him out of here. I have to see the other ones to really, really judge. Sorry, I have a sneeze coming and it won't come out. But, yeah. What's up, Sage Mode Roxas? But yeah, Sriracha's people, they're not like I don't have a problem with them. Yeah, I have to see them more in action. But I like Yasracha now a little bit more than I did before. But the 4 squadron is trash. Like I prefer Calavans with Xian Hiha, with Sharon from the RD family. I liked El Pantheon was funny in his own right. We call him Steppenwolf. Yeah, I like them a bit more. They're like Haizaki and Kuroko. Haizaki was raw though. I rate him. I liked him in Kuroko. He was better than Kisei at that point in my opinion. What do you think is gonna happen with Evankel in that secret center of the fortress? That's a good fucking question because I have no goddamn idea what she's gonna be doing, and she doesn't want Han Sung-yu to come with her. And whatever it is, Yasracha's like, yo, I can't even deal with that either, so just leave me out of it. So it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the need for a submit. Sharon got a sword for each of them. A problem with Haizaki with me. Oh, I got you. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. But anyways, yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me. I'm excited to see how this fight goes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think White might get on the White. I think I'm about to get folded, dude. I think he about to get folded. I think so. Thoughts on Haku putting Hiracha chapter top 3 TOG chapters ever. Haku of the Tubes did that? I got to talk to him about that one. I didn't see him say that. He said that chapter was top 5 Tower God chapters ever. I'd have to pick his brain. What was his reasoning behind that? Because I don't agree at all. That all being said, again, I still don't dislike that chapter. I don't dislike that that backstory. But remember, me and Simi and Vince were talking about it. We don't think that what Han Sung-yu did was particularly super big brained either with the acid Shinsu thing. Even though I know it was played up to be a big feat of control in Shinsu and everything. Well, Bam absorb White. I know he's getting the essence of bravery. I'll tell you that much. Oh, the essence of nothingness. If character or something, a chaka, a backstory were shorter, that chapter would be 9 out of 10 with Hansung fight to get his character dead. Pretty much. I just think it was inefficient. That's all it really was. But again, I feel like I know why SIU did that. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I mean, I kind of already spoiled my thoughts on it. I think each and every single person in his army is gonna get a flashback to this degree, in this level of detail. But what I believe the point of all this is to show that Yasracha is basically like a beast tamer, or like how he subjugates people and races and stuff like that. So it's like all of these stories are going to be to hype him up as this Lopobia feline tamer of animals, tamer of species, and stuff like that. And he obviously he's pretty devious. He's menacing and whatnot. So that's kind of what I think the flashback point was. I didn't feel like the point of the flashback, in my opinion, was to get me to care about Haracha. Because how could I care about him? I seen him for 2 chapters, and then he did a fight, and then he died. Like, I don't care. You can't force it. Like Simi said, it's cramming. Cramming does not work. Cramming does not work here. Don't cram that in there, So yeah. Would be hella funny if at the end of the game, Racha said, "Congratulations, you won." Death, and blows the cat tower to Kingdom Come for petty as fuck. I would like that too. It was too fucking long for a character that was dead in 1 chapter. Yes, totally. I agree with you. It was just like, why? What was the reason? And I was like, and I'm watching it. And I'm like, all things considered, like this is pretty good social commentary, but I don't know. I don't care for him. We'll see about this dude in the chair. I don't know what this guy in the chair. He bothers me because I'm like, clearly you're kind of like a mind manipulator guy, but you're manipulating like who I think might be one of the dumbest people here. Like she's like, oh really? All I have to do is free the people and they'll give me the mouse? Like no, he's lying. He's capping. Oh God, SIU hype up Haracha so much. The next chapter will be better. Was making him Yama fetch the Fang. Will Yama win? I don't think Yama's gonna win alone. I don't think so. I think this will. I think a lot of this will teach Yama the importance and lessons of working together and stuff and everything like that too. Because remember, he went and gained strength on his own, and he's still a bit of a lone wolf. And I think a testament to that was when Jordan pulled up, when he was fighting Yaspachi the first time at the wall of peaceful coexistence, and he was like, no one did that to him. Obviously they cheated. He was hyping him up and whatever. It's like they all came to support him, and he kind of realized that he's not alone. He's got the Houndborns with him. I think with this he will learn that lesson more so in tandem with his family. So I think him and Paul and Doom will put aside all the differences and work together to defeat the enemy of their father. How do you guys feel? Actually, ask you real quick. How do you guys feel about that? Like the fact that Yasracha is connected to like their lineage in terms of like they know the father and stuff. Do you feel like that was too much to connect them on a more personal level? Do you think it was fine enough that they were part of the Lopobia family? And maybe like the cat and dog thing, or do you think that adding that little personal touch was what was needed to make it more personal? Do you think Yasracha is at least top 5 in his family? I feel like if you're one of the, here's a problem, right? No, I'm gonna say no, but at worst he'd be like hovering in that 7th area. The reason why I say that is this. I say that in area like 7th, because you would think that as these slayers that we're creating or whatever, their job is to take out family heads. None of these niggas are strong enough for that. Not a single one I've seen is close to being strong enough to do that. So you also kind of in turn think the people who run the biggest squadrons in Jihad's empire should also be extremely powerful. I think the Slayers and the Commanders are pretty much kind of on that same kind of playing field. Like obviously there's levels to it, but they're not too. So I don't know. I would argue that a lot of the branch family leaders from like the maybe of some of like the higher ones, not this guy, the Windbird, I would argue that they're probably stronger than Yasaracha. I still think that as a feline person to some degree, he might somewhat be a pet of the Lobopia family to some degree. I don't know though. I have to see more of that. But I think the more humanoid like branch leaders, I for sure can remember like 20 branch families and stuff like that. I think they're probably on average just as strong, if not stronger than the Yasaracha. But that's a good question. I think about that. Yeah. Do you think I'm with Naya with Yama getting collapsed? Oh god, I just hope it's not like bad, because I almost feel like Yasaracha wants to dominate the canine people. Like he wants to subjugate all of them. Doom, everything. Because Doom was scared of this guy. Doom's like, yo, don't fight that kid. I'm telling you, Yama ain't as strong as the clown. Kelhelm hyped him up. You think so? Cause Kelhelm was like, yo, he's on par with the first generation. Like, I don't know. It's crazy that the elders may be better than all the slayers. Facts. Makes you think why they're not going out and fighting instead. I think actually me and Vince had this conversation. I think the elders for the most part are like think of like a an NBA veteran. Like they've reached the peak of how strong they are. So like even let's say Kelhelm is here and Yama is here. Yama still has room to break through that Kelhelm ceiling and go beyond him. I think that elders are at a certain level, but they can't really get any stronger. I think the Slayers have more room to grow and more potential and latent talent than all of them. So I think that's what it is. I don't know if any Slayer is ready. I think they're all still growing, especially the newer and current, active ones. That's how I see it. But I agree with you. I think Kelhelm, all things considered, I think Kelhelm would have been more useful here in a lot of ways. The red threats and blue threats are fully developed. What the hell? What does 2 Heljo power-ups look like for Bam? We'll see. The curious case of the clown Kelhelm had me dying. I'm looking forward to the other TOG clown breakdowns. Naya, I'm gonna have to do one for Doan, but I'm waiting to see if she does anything. I don't want to jump the gun because she hasn't done anything in a while, so I want to see. So I definitely do one for Doan though. Well, there's a lot I got to do. I think it's actually cool that they have shared lineage. Gives more opportunity to learn more about the tower and allows for SLU to go in detail on small characters. Fair enough. Didn't the branch need to lose this arc? Yes, he did. I don't think all of those family leaders are made even though. I feel like there's obviously some branch leaders and stuff who are probably a lot closer to not only the head of the Lopobia family, but I think like the animal they have and exhibit everything is just much more powerful in general. I think this guy was one of the weaker branch family leaders, all things considered, personally speaking. I could be wrong. It's just my line of thinking. I could be wrong. I don't know. I do think Yasaracha is one of the strongest people in his family. Definitely top 10. I don't know if I'm ready for top 5. I would just gut feeling. I have him around 7. If I kill some F.U.G. in turn can wax all the Slayers, we know. Moron. Thank you, Naya. Of course, she needs it. She needs to get battered up because she's doing too much. But alright, guys, I actually got to head out. So thank you guys for coming through. It'll be back to being Sundays again. I just wanted to see something real quick. Hold on. Personally, just want to see Cha catch a body. I want Cha to get bodied. I hate him. I'm joking. No, I'm not a fan of Cha. I don't like. He bent the knee to Bam way too quick on some. I don't know. The Slayers aren't even the level of commanders at their peak. The future doesn't look bright on God. Are there too many powerful characters in Tower of God? No. I think the problem is the progression of power, the way that we're crescendoing. I think that's the problem. I think it's been very, very messy. Check out my 2 videos on the power scaling of Tower of God. I still mostly hold the same opinion. If you want to hear my thoughts about it, what I did was I did a video for 15 minutes. I spoke about my thoughts on power scaling and combat in Tower of God, and I thought the reception was super good. I ended up doing a part 2 to that where I read all the comments and how people felt about what I had to say and stuff like that. So, anyways, but yeah, I gotta head out though. You guys be easy. We'll be back. I might do another community thing for Wednesday, so we can have like a you guys comment or something. I might think of something to talk about. But yeah, you're.